name is Rebecca, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Medifast brownie. So I am on the nursing plan, trying to get off, lose this baby weight that I gained, around 20 plus pounds. And one of my favorite meals to have for breakfast is actually the Medifast brownie. The great thing about the Medifast meals is that they're interchangeable. It means that whether you have the brownie for breakfast or you want to have it at night, it doesn't matter because all their nutrition, whether it's the calories or their protein and their carbohydrates, already counted for. So that's the great thing about the program. I can have the brownie for breakfast if I wanted to. If I wanted to have their cereal for a dessert, I can have that at night. It doesn't matter. So I would just love to show you what my morning routine is right now. Since I started the nursing plan, I always start off with the Medifast brownie with a little bit of peanut butter, which tastes so good. It's very filling. If I was to eat a regular brownie, I would never feel full. In fact, I would probably crave more sugar. But the Medifast brownie is designed to be high in protein, low in carb, but it tastes just like a brownie. It's amazing. I also have a cup of decaf coffee because since I am nursing, I don't want to have too much caffeine because I don't want a fussy baby. So for those nursing moms out there, I do recommend try to not have too much caffeine if your baby's, been fussy or cries a lot because their liver isn't fully developed and they can't really process a lot of caffeine. So decaf is fine because decaf coffee doesn't have much caffeine. It's really, even in per cup, it could be anywhere between 2 to the most would be 10 milligrams depending on what kind you get. So anyhow, let me show you what my morning routine is like. Here we go. So this is all you really need to get your Medifast brownie prepared. And the peanut butter isn't optional. It would count as an optional snack or a healthy fat. And you don't even have to have it either. But I like to have it. I am on a nursing plan, so that means I can have extra calories. So the Medifast brownie comes like this. Each box comes with a little paper ramekin cup. And then you have your brownie mix. So most of the time I usually do make it in the paper ramekin cup, but today I'm going to show you that you can also make it in a glass ramekin cup or even a mug if you prefer, just so you can see what the brownie really looks like. So this is the brownie mix. Again, so simple, everything's already prepared. I'll go ahead and pour it into my glass ramekin cup today. And get yourself a tablespoon measuring. And what you're gonna do is put 3 tablespoons of water into your brownie mix. Now, I have had people do maybe less than 3 tablespoons. Some people prefer 2 tablespoons. That would be if you like yours brownie to be a little bit more like a souffle, a little bit more softer. I actually just like it 3 tablespoons, just the way the package says, so I'm just gonna stick to that. But you can always play with it and try that if you like. So let me go ahead and get 3 tablespoons of water. Now, when you're mixing it in such a shallow cup, you do have to be just gentle because you don't want to get the the brownie mix to just kind of get all over the place. So just gently stir. I usually just put 2 tablespoons first and just get the stirring going to get it nice, a little bit wet. And then I'm going to add my final tablespoon of water. It does help if you were to make it in a mug too, then they'll give you a little bit more room to stir without feeling like you're gonna spill or kick it up everywhere. Again, this process really doesn't take very long. Right now my baby is sleeping. Thank goodness it's in the morning, he's still sleeping, so I'm just taking this time for myself to make myself a little bit of a breakfast. What I love about this meal is that it sustains me, and it's amazing how something so simple like less than 200 calories can be so filling. But again, that's the great design of this product. It's high in protein, low in carbohydrate and sugar. It's got fiber in it and lots of vitamins and minerals. And it will keep you full, so it makes weight loss possible because you're not constantly hungry. Especially if you're a nursing mom, you know that hunger can definitely be a little bit more higher because you're expending a little bit more calories while you're nursing. When you're nursing, you can actually burn up to anywhere between 300 to 600 more calories, which sounds really awesome. You think like, oh my gosh, I can eat whatever I want and I'll just lose weight without doing much, but it actually doesn't work that way, because before I went on a nursing plan, I was doing that thinking that, oh, the weight is going to come off on its own. It was not coming off on its own, and I wasn't necessarily overeating or binging on junk. It was just normal eating. So I'm going to lick the spoon because, hey, this is good stuff. Don't want to waste it. Now, the direction on the package does tell you to put 3 tablespoons of cold water. I found it doesn't matter. It's just room temperature water, and it seems to be fine. And it will tell you to microwave for 1 minute and 15 seconds. Now, again, I really believe it depends on the microwave, because I've had many clients tell me that when they do that, they feel like they got to dry out brownie. So maybe they have a too strong of a microwave. And then so sometimes they'll prefer to do a minute or maybe even 55 seconds. But if your microwave is not super powerful, maybe it's a little older, you might want to do the whole minute and 15 seconds. I actually do it for 1 minute in my microwave because I do find that it does dry out when I cook it for too long. And I like my brownie to be more on the moist side. So again, it depends on how you like your brownie, so play with that a little bit. So it doesn't take long. Now you can also bake it in the oven. I haven't done that because, hey, I'm a nursing mom. I don't got time to bake anything. Even though it doesn't take very long to bake, I mean, it's around 20 minutes. If I were you and you do want to bake it, don't bake one at a time because that would be just like kind of silly. Bake a batch. So there's 7 brownies in a box. Maybe bake the entire 7 brownies because they are, you can store them in your refrigerator, and then you can always, microwave it and warm it up a little bit later. And I have had people tell me they like to do that. They prefer baking it a batch at a time, and it's all ready to eat when they feel like it. So definitely you can play with that too. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to microwave the brownie. So my brownie is finished cooking from the microwave, and here it is. Nice yummy brownie. What I'm going to do is put some peanut butter on it. Now, when it comes to peanut butter, I do recommend choosing something like natural creamy peanut butter where it doesn't have a lot of ingredients, because peanut butter really should just be peanuts and salt. And that's exactly what this one is, just peanuts and salt, if you can see that. Now, peanut butter is high in calories and fat, but it's the good kind of fat. And when you are on the Medifast plan, you can have some. I recommend try to stick to around a teaspoon. And I'm on a nursing plan, so I can actually have more because I can use more calories. But I usually just use around 1 teaspoon, and I go ahead and spread that on top of the brownie, and it's very good. Now, what I put in my decaf coffee is a sweetener called stevia. So stevia is wonderful. It's a type of sweetener that doesn't have any calories, doesn't actually have any form of sugar, but it sweetens your beverage or anything you put it in, like, I don't know, I think 10 times fold or something like that. It's very sweet, so you don't need to use a whole lot. Inside there's actually a little scooper, and this is how much you would actually use. I put a full scoop in there, or you can even do half a scoop depending on how sweet you like it. There is many type of stevia out there, and some people don't like it because they find it having like a little bit of a bitter aftertaste, but that's because they're not getting the good stuff. This is pure stevia extract. There's nothing else in here except stevia. It's not like some of the other brands out there that will have other things. Sometimes I can make it bitter. So I do recommend trying looking for this. I ordered this on Amazon because you really can't find it in the store, but I have seen it at Sprouts. When it comes to creamer you do have to count as a condiment in your nursing or Medifast plan. Try to get sugar-free. Now, if you don't like this type of creamer because you don't like their extra preservative that comes in it, you can try to use something like Trader Joe's carry a coconut creamer, or you can try a soy creamer. They're all only around 15 calories a serving, which is what you want to look for, because in the sugar-free, it's around 15 calories a serving. There's only 2 grams of carbs, so it's not much, because creamers do have carbohydrates. So make sure to choose one that doesn't have much carbohydrate. 2 grams is probably the most you really want. You can also use unsweetened almond milk, which I sometimes do and put in my coffee, but right now I have this creamer, so I'm just going to use it. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast, and thank you for joining me on my routine. Hopefully, if you're doing Medifast, good luck to you as well. Stay tuned for more videos. God bless.